Give all praise and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahushai Bahasham Ha Rakah Kodash. Double honors unto our apostle elders, which rule great millstone wow and shalom. To the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel, may you endure unto the end. Shalom wa ba. This is Psalm 35, verse 1. And as you see the subtitle, Prayer for Rescue from Enemies. A Psalm of David. Plead my cause, O Yahweh, with them that strive with me. Fight against them that fight against me. Take hold of shield and buckler, and stand up for mine help. Do draw out also the spear, and stop the way against them that persecute me. Say unto my soul, I am thy salvation. Let them be confounded and put to shame that seek after my soul. Let them be turned back and brought to confusion that devise my hurt. All right. So that's the prayer that we pray. All the brothers, are literally praying. Even though we may be praying it in a different way, we're praying that same prayer because you are definitely in the time of Jacob's trouble. All right. And King David being our king, he went through the persecutions too, just like Yahushai, the King of Kings. Here it is. Verse 20, Psalm 35 and 20. All right. It says, for they speak not peace, but they devise deceitful matters against them that are quiet in the land. And that's what's happening right now. The so-called white man is coming down with great wrath because he knoweth that he had but a short time, and they have taken crafty counsel against the Israelites, starting with Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, the southern kingdom, and also the northern kingdom. All right? It says, yea, they opened their mouth wide against me and said, aha, aha. And who does that? The Amalekite, the small hat counterfeit bastard. Our eye has seen it. This thou hast seen, O Yahweh. Keep not silence, O Lord. Be not far from me. Stir up thyself and awake to my judgment, even unto my cause, which the Lord don't sleep. My power and my Lord. So he's pretty much saying, notice what's going on with me. Judge me, O Yahweh, my power according to thy righteousness, and let them not rejoice over me. Let them not say in their hearts, aha, so would we have it. Let them not say, we have swallowed him up. Let them be ashamed and brought to confusion together that rejoice at mine heart. Let them be clothed with shame and dishonor that magnify themselves against me. All right, and that's what's happening right now. The so-called white race, they have lifted up their head against the Israelites, and they're coming down with great wrath, knowing that they have but a short time. All right, but our hope is in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And the Lord said that no weapon that is formed against us shall prosper, Isaiah 54 and 17, and that includes that so-called white man, because he's a weapon, he's a sword in the Lord's hand. Isaiah 54 and 17, no weapon that is formed against thee, shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of Yahweh, and their righteousness is of me, saith Yahweh. So Yahweh is going to stand up and fight for his men and send his son Yahushai. All right? But now just to show you, all right, that the left hand is a sword in the Lord's hand, it's Romans 13, verse 1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but the power of Yahweh. The powers that be are ordained of Yahweh. Whosoever therefore resisteth the power resisteth the ordinance of Yahweh, And they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. Which that's why, really, when they bring that implantable microchip, they're going to make it mandatory for buying and selling, and then eventually they're going to be able to put you to death for refusing it. But we're going to show our faith by holding true. Revelation 13, verse 15. And he had power. Who gave him that power? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast, the New World Order, should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast by taking that implantable microchip should be killed. You see? So the Lord is the one sending Esau in that spirit. It says, for rulers are not a terror to good works, but to the evil. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to mark the evil Israelites, the unfaithful. Will thou then not be afraid of the power? Do that which is good, and thou shalt have praise of the same. For he is the minister of Yahweh to his son Yahushai, to thee for good. But if thou do that which is evil, be afraid. For he beareth not the sword in vain, but he'll kill you. The so-called white police officer, the so-called, in fact, I got a video to show for that, because since they took that DEI, you got so-called black cops telling you, hey, you don't have no protection now. When they arrest you, they could fucking kill you. See? For he is the minister of Yahweh, a revenger to execute wrath upon him that doth evil.
Y'all another warning. So listen up, y'all. I'm trying to give y'all another warning. The Washington Post just reported that Donald J. Trump shut down the Civil Rights Justice Department. Yes, the Civil Rights Justice Department. So, these are the guys who looks over the police officers, if some wrongdoing that happened or whatever the case may be. So this is part of the police getting immunity, okay? So I'm trying to tell you guys, stay out of the way. See, listen, you got kids that's out here doing crazy stuff in the streets or doing anything that allows them to have contact with the police. It's going to get real ugly for them, all right? Look, it's going to get real ugly for them. So I'm advising y'all.
All right? And that's why it's called Jacob's Trouble. All right? Because they're really coming after you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. All right? Of North America, Central America, South America, and the Caribbeans. Now, 2 Ezra 15, it says in verse 4, for all the unfaithful Israelites shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, which is that so-called white race, famine, death, and destruction. And this is what's coming. Famine, death, and destruction. All right? For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. So we're at the end. And it's going to end with America being destroyed by nuclear missiles at the return of Yahushai. All right? But we're in a time, as the scriptures say, Jacob's trouble, a time like no other. That's Jeremiah 30. Because it's going to be wild out here in the streets of America and really throughout the world, but it's going to start in America and be the worst in America. It says in Jeremiah 30:7, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, the elect. But as you see, it is the time of Jacob's trouble, which I just played for you, that cop, which he was saying, hey, these police officers have no restraints now. So if they come in contact with you, they're going to do what they want with you, especially if you're a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American Indian. Now, if they come in contact with you and you are of this truth, you just show them your ID and, participate with the program as much as possible, but you never accept the implantable microchip. In that situation, death is gain. All right? Because if you take that Revelation 14 and 9, 9, 10, and 11 will tell you that you're going to be in the lake of fire. If you accept that, you'll be destroyed with it. So it's better to die in rejecting it, staying faithful to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, for there's a reward for faith. All right? But if you're unfaithful, you're going to die in your unfaithfulness. And these GMO babies, these baby kids, these hood rat, these gangsters, they're all going to fucking perish horribly. All right? The Lord's going to save his hopeful elect that are practicing the righteous acts of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Shalom to the elect. Wa Abba Babal.